Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. With all the expansions, etc. Actually, someone mentioned, like, I should check to make sure my my DLC is activated. And it is, yeah, good. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. If you're watching this on YouTube, hello. The peanut gallery's in attendance over here on the right, as usual. I'm not going to click resume, because sometimes that loads the wrong save, I've noticed. I think we want this one. Previously! Waiting for the text at the top. Morrigan has joined you at her mother's behest, though she seemed reluctant to do so, and has agreed to guide you safely through the wilds. She also suggests that you should stop by a village north of the wilds to rest and replenish your supplies, which we've done, so we've pretty much completed Lothering, bar a couple of little mini side quests from the Chanter's board. We rescued Sten from the cage, we told Liliana to piss off, and we're about to go kill some bandits, I think. Pretty much. We've done everything else worth doing in the village, I think. And isn't this field full of traps or something? I have vague recollections of that maybe being a thing. Oh, there's some bad guys. Alright, everybody. Did I remember to give Sten some Tic Tacs last time we were... Yes. I think he has. Yes.
Yes?
Another battle, I see.
Alright, off you go, lads. Have at him, Sten. Ah!
Of course.
You got frozen. You dick. Oh, I should probably go and assist Sten because he's tanking right now like an idiot, which he shouldn't be doing. Oh, Sten, buddy, you look huge and tough, but really you're about as durable as wet tissue paper.
Where shall I strike? There we go. I feel like my job now as the party's rogue with Sten with us now is basically just going to be, you know, helping Sten. That's basically like, oh. Soon as I said it. Soon as I friggin' said it. Come back here, you little shit. Nice one, Morrigan. Yeah, we're gonna have to babysit Sten as long as he's in the party.
That's a lot of blood. Of
I just
course.
found it odd that Sten doesn't start with specialization. Yeah, he doesn't, does he? Django says there aren't any that fit him, but I mean they could have made one though, right? That's sort of not really the point, you know, they could have totally made an extra specialization for Sten. But they didn't. Elf fruit, give. Ooh, more elf fruit. Never bothered to go around here before. Free injury kids, hooray! Oh, invisible wall. Curses.
We're watching.
And I've suddenly been struck with a nice bit of acid reflux. Ugh. The hell did that come from? That's not very pleasant. Did we loot all of you guys? I think we did. Hello, Spot. Thank you very much for 11 months. Almost a year, indeed. Theoretically, the Origins development cycle was apparently very troubled. What? A Dragon Age game with a troubled development cycle? Surely not. You could never kill Zevra and you killed Valana yesterday and you felt good. Yeah, my first ever playthrough of Dragon Age, I'm pretty sure I killed Zevran and I never picked up Liliana because I just never went in the pub in Lothering. So I had no idea she existed. Oh, those archers. Kill the doggy. Kill it. Kill the doge.
There is no hope for you now.
Sten dead again. He is, isn't he? I didn't even see it happen. I was too busy positioning myself for backstabs, and I didn't even notice Sten dropping dead like a fly.
This is a waste of time.
Oh boy, we're not in good shape, are we, right now? Synchronized poultice drinking. Except you don't really drink a poultice. I don't think Dragon Age really understands what a poultice is.
I am ready. Yes.
Alright.
Let us end this quickly.
Timing Morrigan. I think I programmed her to do that on enemies that I'm targeting, specifically so that they stay rooted and I can get backstabs on them. Which seems to be working out quite well so far, although that was a bit excessive there.
You want to die, don't you? I knew we could not lose. We work well together.
Well, Sten, you do keep dropping dead, but on the bright side, we seem to be managing okay without you, so maybe it's not so bad. Are there enough injury kits in the game to fulfill Sten's needs? Good question. Oh dear, what's he got? He's already got 2, hasn't he? Cracked skull and wrenched limb. Oh dear, Sten. Here, have an injury kit, mate. There you go. I'm gonna have to put a silly helmet on you at some point, aren't I? Just to give you slightly more armor. Because you're absolutely hopeless like this. What are his stats? Let's have a look. Yeah, 15 dex. Deary me. 13 constitution. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, I heard Constitution does not give you a particularly brilliant buff in this game. Actually, the effect from it is fairly minimal. Each Constitution gear level gives 5 health, which is rubbish. I mean, how much do we have at the minute? 125 health right now. So yeah, you're probably right. How much do you gain per level normally?
We done heard what was said. You're a warden. I don't know if you killed King Kalen, and make her forgive me, I don't care. But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry bellies. Attack!
Oh, I see you guys back there. You cheeky little shits. Oh, and you. Oh boy. Alright. No, I wish we had Circle Mage with us, because he could do like Burning Hands or whatever it's called on him.
Need to fight shortly.
Good old generic Circle Mage.
End this quickly.
Holy shit. I get like a really good save if I attack this guy and then do weapon sweep. Oh, okay, yeah, that I think that did some good. Sten dead yet? He's not! Oh my goodness, Sten, you're alive.
It will be done.
Well done, Sten. Well done, mate. Ah, lovely. We're now the Butcher of Lothering. Warriors get 6 health per level up, mages get 4 and rogues get 5. So I suppose if you did take 1 extra point of constitution per level up, you'd get... You'd double your hit points that you're getting, I guess.
Of course.
I'm not sure how valuable having just a lot of hit points is in this game. Yes, I did see Leliana over there. Yes, I am making a conscious decision to go this way instead. I'm pretty sure there's some spiders over here somewhere to fight. And another group of bandits around here. There we go. This is what I was looking for. Hello, boys! Ooh, are you guys going to aggro with nobody else? I wonder if I should stealth more often. Morrigan.
I am ready.
Can we, like, get his attention somehow? You don't have enough range on this, do you? No. I got a bow. Here we go. No. Stay back, everybody. Stay back. No. Can you turn party AI off in this? This isn't Baldur's Gate, is it? No, guys, no. Stop.
As you wish.
Bugger it. Sod it. I give up.
Very well.
No, Sten. Nobody's even actually attacking you right now, and you're still dying. Still found a way to get himself killed. Jesus Christ, Alistair. Stan, don't you dare. Not wasting more injury kits on you. Alright, Alistair's drinking a pulse, that's good. Stun the bugger. Oh, there's still an archer at the back.
Yeah, that's right. What did I tell you?
I can't believe it. We did it without anybody dying.
Yes.
A great iron longsword. I actually can't use it. All right, then. Needs to remember to upgrade my strength from time to time.
That was a most difficult battle.
It was, Sten, actually. You're right.
Yes.
Oh, hello. Hello, big pile of armor and stuff. Sten, my dude. Enjoy all of this. Thickened Kunari cap. We'll give you the hat. It looks dumb, but you need all the help you can get, mate. Can you give Sten a Sten gun? That would even the odds a bit, wouldn't it? Sten, why is your health still not recovered? Ah, bless him. Right, iron on his hip. You know what I'd really like on the Nintendo Switch? Fallout New Vegas. I'd love to have that on my Switch. That'd be so good. Like, it's one of those games where I'm not sure I really can be asked to sort of, you know, play it again on my actual PC, but if I could, like, play it portable in my pocket, you know, I'd do it. Same deal with KOTOR, really. I don't think I'd sit down on my PC and be like, right, I'm going to play through KOTOR. But on the Switch, I do, because it's there and it's portable, and I can just sort of get it out and play it for 15 minutes occasionally when I've got the time. Oh, of course. I was a bit confused there for a second while Django's scrolling down, but I realised, oh, because it's the spoders. Pretty creepy looking ones these actually, as video game spoders go. Oh, for Pete's sake! Help me! There we go. Have some dual weapon sweep. Thank you, Morrigan, for stunning it. Got some really crappy damage rolls there for a little while. There we go. There's another one down. Sten, you are not allowed to die. I forbid it.
You have forced my hand.
There we go.
Yes. Of course.
What's that thing that Werner Herzog famously said at one point? No, you are not allowed. You cannot die at this time. I will not permit it. Oh, a little spidery cave thing. Oh, I'm gonna see if I can go all the way over there. Maybe there was a secret. But no, the only secret was the invisible walls we met along the way. I already loot this. It's probably some other elf route that I've missed around here. Did I loot everybody over here? Yeah, just checking. Just checking. Oh, there's some elf route. God bless the tab key. This right here, right, like this is like Witcher Vision, or, you know, Gotham, Arkham City, Batman Vision, but old school. You just press tab and it highlights the things for you.
Yes.
Steel X. The riddle of steel. Less critical chance, more armor penetration. Slightly better strength modifier. I guess you can use the axe for a bit, Alistair. I don't know if it's that much better though. Right, Liliana, what do you want? Oh, no, I'll be with you in a minute. Just saw some elf fruit. Just practicing for Inquisition. Don't worry about it.
As you say.
Can we go up the other ramp and completely ignore it? That'd be funny. Oh, Christ. We've accidentally triggered combat. All right, then. What happens if we go over
It will
here?
be done.
We try and drag Leliana into this fight. She's gonna stand there and do nothing. No, she is actually going to assist us.
Oh,
Nice.
hello
Oh,
again. So will
or
you
not.
let me help you? Will you let me come?
What would have happened if I'd backed off and just let her go fight them by herself? That would have been funny. Because I bet she's invincible. If you promise to stop talking, you can come. Not you again. I told you I don't need you. How do you think you can help me? Not you again.
I'll be honest. When I heard about the darkspawn, I felt something urging me to leave my sheltered life in the cloister and do something. Anything. And then the vision. It cannot be coincidence that you are brought here so soon after I was called by the Maker.
Her plea seems wholehearted. And even though she seems a little strange, she does have skill. I vote to let her come along.
It's just occurred to me that, and note once again that Morrigan is squeaky clean and the rest of us are all covered in jam. But this effect would be a lot more convincing if there were little red drips occasionally from our characters. You know? You know, like when you play like something like Tomb Raider and you go in the water and you swing around for a bit and you come back out again and then Lara just sort of drips a little bit with water for a little while until she dries out. If you did that with little bits of red dripping off us, it would look a hell of a lot more convincing. Anyway. Oh, all right. No, we don't need her. I don't need your opinion. She's not coming. Or Alistair, she's one archdemon short of a blight. She is.
Yes, but she seems more, ooh, pretty colours, than, I'm Princess Stabbity. Stab, kill, kill.
Don't make me stab kill you. She's not coming. Or, Alistair, very well if you insist.
Thank you. I won't let you down, I promise.
See, that's why you have to turn her down in the inn, so you can get that line of dialogue later. Right, Leliana, welcome aboard. You are probably the most useless NPC we'll pick up, even compared to the dog, because we already have a rogue. Although, honestly, if we gave her a bow, she still might be more useful than Sten. I don't know. Alright, back to the fight. Hello, boys. Is this the Darkspawn Vanguard here to ahead of the Horde about to wreck the village, I wonder?
On it.
You want to die, don't you? That's it.
Oh, level up! Nice! And go beat up this archer. Come here, you little... Oh, never mind.
Run while you can.
Didn't we just leave this party?
Very well. Of course.
I'm an acolyte. Run while you can.
Right, my old chum, have some dirty fighting. You knocked out Alistair, you dick. Some below the belts debuff you as well. Gotcha.
Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged.
Just how obliged exactly?
You want a reward, eh? I suppose that's an entirely reasonable request. How does 100 silver sound? I was going to use that to fix up the cart, but quite frankly, I'll be grateful enough that my son and I come out of this with our heads.
That sounds just fine, thank you.
Good. One good turn deserves another. That's what the missus always claims. The name's Bodon Feddick, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandal. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way.
Oh, I don't you want to travel with a Grey Warden?
Grey Wardens? My, that does rather explain a lot. No offence, but I suspect there's more excitement on your path than my boy and I can handle. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune, though.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
Oh, Sandal. I'll give Dragon Age 2 some credit. It had a very hilarious moment in it with Sandal. Right, level up. Okay. Strength. And a bit of dex. Let's see. Dual striking. I've already established that's not an amazingly useful mode, but it does lead to riposte and some other things. Character strikes their target once, dealing normal damage. Yeah, gonna have to get it sooner or later, aren't we? So, yeah, alright then.
Yes.
Sealed letter. Maleficarum regrets. I won't go back. Let them hunt and dread finding me, but you, Melis, should not live this life. It would please me if you found a life in the Circle Tower. I left a few things there, mostly stolen from the enchanters. Sell them to fund a new path. The cash is in the study area, middle alcove. Goodbye, Belgrus. A few other... Oh, this is all from the Corcario Wilds, isn't it? Some sovereigns at the board for you to collect. Thank you for the reminder. I completely forgot that those bandits were actually technically a quest. Back we go.
Why do you always go on about how stupid I am? I'm not stupid, am I?
If you need to ask the question...
Because it hurts my manly feelings, you know. Or one of them.
Then I'll be sure to write you an apology once all of this is over.
I was educated by the Chantry. I studied history. They don't make stupid Templars.
Then I must have been mistaken. I'm very impressed.
No, you're not. You're not even listening to me.
My, you are smarter than you look after all. Your Chantry must have been very proud.
Anyway.
The path of righteousness is full of hardship, but the Maker smiles upon its travelers.
Money! 3 gold sovereigns, very nice. And an achievement, for all that's worth. Cullen's not stupid. He's one of the few bloody Templars you encounter in there that actually realises what's going on. Like that Burke with the Desire Demon, for example. He's stupid. Is it possible to save Lothering? No. No, it gets blotted off the map after you've done a couple of main quest bits, I think. Regardless. Alright, off we go at last.
Bad dreams, huh?
Yeah, it was something like that. Must have been something I ate.
Drank more like, as in the tainted blood, remember? You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight.
I know in this playthrough I keep referencing future events in the game relatively frequently, more than I would ever normally do when I'm playing through a game on the channel, but I sort of get the impression that virtually everybody here has played this game before, and if they've not played it before, they've at least watched someone else play it before. So I sort of feel like it doesn't matter quite so much as compared with what I would normally do. I'm not going to drop any like major spoilers, but like I occasionally am referencing other things. I hope nobody minds. If you've never played Dragon Age Origins before, I would recommend either getting it and playing it like right now, or my pal Variax on his YouTube channel some years ago, he did a very, very good blind playthrough of Dragon Age Origins, where he'd never played the game before and he let's played it all the way through. I really recommend that. If you can't be bothered to actually play it yourself, I recommend watching that playthrough. Anyway, just felt I should get that disclaimer out there, that's all. So, the Archdemon, is that the dragon? Actually, why didn't Duncan just tell everyone that?
He did. He said he felt the Archdemon's presence. Everyone just assumed he was guessing. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me, too.
Any other surprises I should know about?
Other than dying young and the whole defeat the Blight alone thing, no. I'm all tapped out for surprises.
He's lying!
You're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
There are multiple surprises! He's lying! I wouldn't tell you what the surprises are, but there are surprises. Alright, hello Mr. DLC man over there. I'm going to leave you alone for now. Last time I tried to do his DLC when we did the Humphrey playthrough, it bloody crashed the game. I didn't crash the game. I think it just bugged out or something and I wasn't able to finish it. Hello, Sten.
Why are we stopping?
Let's just get a few things straight.
There are Darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful?
Are you alright? You were in that cage for weeks.
You are concerned. No need. I am fit enough to fight.
He says, having, been KO'd several times. I've never seen a Kunari before. Tell me about your people.
No.
No? Please?
People are not simple. They cannot be summarized for easy reference in the manner of the elves are a lithe, pointy-eared people who excel at poverty.
You said you were in the army?
I am.
Have you ever fought in a war?
I have always fought in war, elf.
What do you mean by that?
My people have been at war since the moment we set foot in the Northern Islands.
So the Kunari didn't come from the islands?
We do now.
Where did you come from before?
Somewhere else.
Can you be more specific?
No. I was born in Seheron. Of the land we came from, I know nothing, not even its name. I do not see how this matters. Seheron and Parvolan are distant. Ferelden and the Darkspawn are immediate.
What's your hurry?
What a strange language you speak. You say hurry, where I would say duty.
It's not your duty to handle the blight, though.
No, it is yours, and you are chatting with me instead.
We should get moving.
As you wish.
Ah, Sten. Alistair, hello.
What do you need?
Do you want to talk about Duncan?
You don't have to do that. I know you didn't know him as long as I did.
He was like a father to you, I understand.
I should have handled it better. Duncan warned me right from the beginning that this could happen. Any of us could die in battle. I shouldn't have lost it, not when so much is riding on us, not with the Blight and everything. I'm sorry.
I choose to interpret it, Hamov, as Sten being kind of like, why are we not still marching? We could have gone on further. Why are we still lingering in camp here? We should be going. You're awake now. Everybody's awake. Why are we still standing here? You know. Have you played Assassin's Creed 2? That came out of absolutely nowhere, didn't it? But, yes, as a matter of fact, I have.
We're watching you, scum.
Eruku, thank you very much for 3 months of subbage. Much appreciated. Welcome back. Right, what were we doing? Well, there's no need to apologise, mate.
I'd like to have a proper funeral for him. Maybe once this is all done, if we're still alive. I don't think he had any family to speak of.
If you had to choose playing this or Assassin's Creed 2, well, I'm playing this, so I feel like that answers your question, doesn't it? What about the other Grey Wardens?
I don't know. I have no idea what the Grey Wardens do for their... when they fall in battle. Have you had someone close to you die? Not that I mean to pry, I'm just...
I saw plenty of death in the alienage.
Yes, I suppose you must have. I can't even imagine, really. Thank you. Really, I mean it. It was good to talk about it, at least a little.
Shush, Thunder, shush. I know, I said it and the universe set out to prove me wrong. Just, never mind. Maybe I'll go to High Ever with you when you go.
I'd like that. So would he, I think.
There we go. Right, loony lady.
Yes?
I think you should go. No, I'd like to talk.
Well, here I am.
This vision of yours.
I knew this would come up sooner or later. I don't know how to explain, but I had a dream. In it, there was an impenetrable darkness. It was so dense, so real. And there was a noise, a terrible, ungodly noise. I stood on a peak and watched as the darkness consumed everything. And when the storm swallowed the last of the sun's light, I fell, and the darkness drew me in.
So it's just a dream. Why say it's a vision?
I have had dreams. This was different somehow. When I woke, I went to the Chantry's gardens, as I always do. But that day, the rose bush in the corner had flowered. Everyone knew that bush was dead. It was grey and twisted and gnarled, the ugliest thing you ever saw. But there it was, a single beautiful rose. It was as though the Maker stretched out his hand to say, even in the midst of this darkness, there is hope and beauty. Have faith.
Did you hear voices?
No, not voices. It's not so simple. He spoke directly to my soul, in a language no human tongue can express. There are so many good things in the Maker's world. How can I sit by while the Black devours everything?
Well, the Chantry says the Maker has left us.
He's still here. I hear him in the wind and the waves. I feel him in the sunlight that warms my skin. I know what the Chantry says about the Maker, and what should I believe? What I feel in my heart, or what others tell me?
You say the Chantry's wrong?
They said my ideas were blasphemy. But is it so bad if what I believe gives me comfort? If it could give someone else comfort? I know what I know, and no one will ever make that untrue.
Alright. See you later, Lils.
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask you something.
If you must.
Did you grow up in the Korkari Wilds?
Why do you ask me such questions? I do not probe you for pointless information, do I?
You should sit down and have a conversation with Sten. It would be very short and you'd both enjoy it. You can probe me anytime. Curious, what's wrong with that? Oh, it's my favourite way of annoying you. What is wrong with that?
Any number of cats could inform you of the answer to that question, but have it your way. What is it you asked if I grew up in the wilds? A curious question. Where else would you picture me? For many years it was simply Flemeth and I. The wilds and its creatures were more real to me than Flemeth's tales of the world of man. In time I grew curious. I left the wilds to explore what lay beyond, never for long. Brief forays into a civilized wilderness.
Right, toodles, Callie. Have a good flight. Me romancing Morrigan. I don't know. I'm going to sort of play it by ear, really. Because the problem with Morrigan is she's really very, very unlikable to begin with. So... Anyway, so brief forest into a civilized wilderness. But you kept going back to the wilds.
Would you not do the same? Your world is an unforgiving and cold place. The wilds I hail from is home to me, and I a natural denizen. For all that I had been taught, however, the truth of the civilized lands proved to be overwhelming. I was unfamiliar with so much. So confident and bold was I, yet there was much that Flemeth could never have prepared me for.
Look at that. Look at that profile on Darian's face. He really is a bit of a goblin, isn't he? But that's kind of why I like him. I think there were some folks in the comments of the last episode, actually, like, having a real go at poor old Darian here for not being pretty and handsome. I was like, yeah, but handsome characters are boring. I like weird-looking characters. They're more interesting. They've got literal character. But he is pretty and handsome. Well, yeah, I mean, a comment like that to me is indicative of a very narrow perception of what they consider to be beautiful, right? I don't think that's... Not a lot of people do not have such a narrow perception when it comes to that sort of thing. But hey, horses for courses and all that, whatever floats your boat, or doesn't. So much Flemeth could not prepare her for. I can just imagine.
I rather doubt that. Only once was I accused of being a witch of the wilds, and that by a chastened who happened to be traveling with a merchant caravan. He pointed and gasped and began shouting in his strange language, and most assumed he was casting some curse upon me. I acted the terrified girl, and naturally, he was arrested.
That was quick thinking. I think as a rogue, who grew up in the streets of the alien, and she would respect that kind of quick thinking. So yeah, I was quick thinking.
Men are always willing to believe two things about a woman. One, that she is weak, and two, that she finds him attractive. I played the weakling and battered my eyelashes at the captain of the guard. Child's play. The point being that I was able to move through human lands fairly easily. Whatever humans think a witch of the wild looks like, 'tis not I. Not that I did not have trouble. There are things about human society which have always puzzled me, such as the touching. Why all the touching for a simple greeting?
Touching? You mean like a handshake?
To begin with, yes. What is the point of touching my hand? I find it an offensive intrusion. There were many nuances that Flemeth could never tell me of. When to look into another's eyes. How to eat at a table. How to bargain without offending. None of these things I knew. I still do not understand it all, truth be told, but then I gave up long ago any hope of doing so. When I returned to the wilds last, I swore to Flemeth that I had no intention of leaving again.
It's funny, isn't it, how the pandemic kind of made not shaking hands acceptable, socially speaking. Because I can remember meeting occasionally a person before the pandemic who was like, you know, you've got to shake their hand. They'd be like, no, don't do that. It was always a bit weird and awkward to me. It's a bit like, I mean, okay, dude. I feel slightly insulted, but I don't know if I should feel slightly insulted, but I do anyway. Well, yeah, I guess the joke's on you then, eh?
You were a fine one to be pointing out the humor of fate. Shall we examine your predicament on the whole? Let's not. Me? I prefer the jest on me to the jest on you. Well, let's get on with it before the ground opens up and swallows us, yes?
Jolly good. Morrigan approves. Now, you don't see that very often, do you? Right, I think we've chatted with everybody, haven't we, now? Except for,
It's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Feddick, at your service, once again. I saw your camp and thought to myself, what safer place to rest for the evening than in the camp of a Grey Warden? I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes?
Well, you're free to stay. Just mind yourselves.
Wonderful. Thank the gentleman, won't you, boy?
Thank you, sir.
We won't be a bother to you and your companions, I assure you. If you should need enchantments, simply talk to my boy. Otherwise, come speak with me.
Morrigan is basically the creator of this game. I don't know if that's really true. Exactly. I don't think Morrigan has quite such a philosophical bend to her. In the sense that she's a slightly prickly female character, sure, I guess on that most surface of levels she's similar to Kreia, but beyond that, I'm not so sure.
Hello.
The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him a... what was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed.
What enchantments does he do?
He can fold lyrium into almost any weapon or piece of armor, though naturally some of the more extravagant materials will take more lyrium than others. It's a process that some of the master smiths back in Orzammar will perform, but my boy here is just as adept at it. Isn't that right, boy?
Enchantment!
And there you have it.
Alright, I want some enchanting done.
Enchantment!
Don't think I can actually do any. No, I have no items to enchant and no runes. Never mind. Lovely, lovely user interface for it, though. Someone put a lot of work into this.
If there's anything I can do for you, please tell me.
So, what's your story exactly?
I suppose since you told me about you being a Grey Warden, it's only fitting for me to be as open. I am originally from Orzammar, the famed dwarven city that lies beneath the stately Frostback Mountains. I was a merchant there too, merchant caste. These things are in the blood, you know. You can't just leave them behind. I ran a fairly successful business. Rare artifacts, you know. Old things, grand things. The nobles loved them. Reminded them of the lost glory days, I suppose.
Lost glory?
Our kingdoms once spanned the length of Thados, from majestic Orzammar to Kal Sharok to glittering Darmalin far to the west. They say the gold and silver veins ran so thick through the stone of Darmalin that the entire city sparkled. The Darkspawn took it all, of course. One by one, the old Tigers fell, and then all that was left was Orzammar. But we were talking about how I ended up here, weren't we? One day, a noble woman came to my store. She looked around for a bit and then started shrieking in dismay. Apparently, she believed that a pair of braces I had for sale once belonged to her brother. He'd been lost in a cave-in, you see, while on an expedition to clear out the Darkspawn from one of the tunnels running close to the city. They were made specially for him. They're unique, she shrieked. He stole them from my poor brother's corpse. She had me arrested on the spot, of course. Nobles, they're touchy like that.
Yep, I think that's a Darian can certainly vibe with that sentiment. And did you steal them?
Well, I didn't steal them. You see, I'd been paying these castless thugs to venture out into the deep roads for me. The lost tigers, they're full of things that people left behind. Sometimes you can find a treasure, something worth a little gold.
Well, better to do something with them than leave them to rot.
That's exactly how I see it. The noblewoman, she wasn't too happy with the theft of her brother's braces. I don't know what they planned for me, and I didn't want to find out. Bribed the guard that was watching me and took off for the surface first opportunity I got. Never looked back.
No, you're quite lucky to have done so well.
I thank the stone every single day. Now, is there anything the boy or I can get you?
Yeah, let's see what you got, mate.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
I wonder if he actually does give you a discount, or whether that's just nonsense. Right. What have you got, sir? You got injury kits. Poultices. I might leave that for now. Actually, I need to make some. I need to do some alchemy. You got some stuff. You've got the proving helm. Bunch of stuff I don't really care about, if I'm completely honest with you. He does sell runes. Don't know if I want to actually buy any or just, you know, loot some instead for free. Backpack. 7 sovereigns, mate. 7 friggin' sovereigns. What? Why is your backpack so expensive? I mean, we have 3 suits of this now, so we might as well sell that, I guess. Sense of awareness. There. Unusual, but there. Brings us up to 6 sovereigns. Alright, I guess I'm not buying that backpack today. I almost forgot the Doge.
Oh, why, you little...
Are you harassing my dog?
Me? Harassing your dog? I should say it's the other way round. Your furry friend here took offence at me getting near his food. He snapped at me, look.
Good boy, teach that silly Alistair a lesson. Not bad dog, that's not very nice. It was just a warning. You could have taken a hand off.
Don't you think I don't know it? Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me. I once heard a really old legend about how the Hound warriors in the days of the old tribes would feed their Mabari the flesh of the vanquished. Well, that's what I heard anyway. It would sometimes be human flesh. Oh, like you can tell the difference. For all you know, maybe you've already been fed something. Someone.
You don't listen to Alistair. He's full of rubbish.
Hey!
Look at what your fool dog placed in my pack. A putrid, half-eaten hare is not something a woman wants to find in her unmentionables.
Think he thinks you need more meat on your bones.
I think I have enough meat where it counts, and I certainly don't need it in my pack. The dirty mongrel can have this back. There. And tell him not to do it again.
It was a gift. You can't just throw it away like that.
I just did. I don't want it, you worthless fur bag.
I think you hurt his feelings.
Oh, he's just trying to be manipulative, I can tell. I do it too.
What's all this racket?
I seek to understand the dog. We fight alongside each other, and I must discover the strength of his heart.
Do you know what he's talking about, Chunky?
The true warrior understands.
You trying to find a way through the earth, are we? It's gonna take you some time, you know. Well, good luck with that then. There we go. We've had all the doggy bits for now. Okay. Ignoring you, moving on. Okay, who are we going to bring with us? Morrigan, obviously.
Indeed.
Alistair, obviously.
Yes.
And it's now basically Dog, Sten, or Liliana. I mean, Dog is tempting, but I've invested a lot more in Sten, so...
Yes.
Okay, so, multiple choice time. Where do we want to go? I've just realised it's nearly 8 o'clock. Oh my goodness me, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for today. Holy crap. I didn't... Where has the time gone? I guess we spent a lot of it chatting with NPCs, didn't we? But still. Yeah, that's it, I'm afraid. That is the lot. That's all you're getting today, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed, regardless. I've been thinking about... I mean, normally I would just go straight to Redcliffe, because I feel it makes most sense story-wise and whatnot. But I have been thinking about doing a poll and seeing where actually people want to see me go next. I don't know though, because the problem is people might vote Orzammar, and then that'll just be an absolute nightmare at low level. So you might have to vote on where should we go except Orzammar. But yeah, anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you very much for tuning in. Very X streaming, is he? Thank you for the reminder. We shall raid him. Is he still playing Thief? Oh no, he's moved on to Thief 2, hasn't he, actually? He beat Thief. Playing Thief 2 now, which is one of my favourite games of all time. Thief 2 is the friggin' GOAT as far as I'm concerned when it comes to stealth games. It is so good. So yeah, we'll absolutely raid him. Or is he playing Baldur's Gate? Well, Baldur's Gate is also pretty darn excellent, so that works too, but yeah. I think he's doing Baldur's Gate and Thief 2 at the minute, both of which are obviously brilliant. I did already save the game. Right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you very much for coming along. If you've been watching on YouTube, thanks for tuning in also. I'll be back with more of this next weekend at the usual time around 5 or 6 o'clock, something like that. Every Sunday is when we do Dragon Age over here on Twitch. If you want to catch it live, that's the time to do it. Aside from that, have a good one, everybody. Enjoy what's left of your weekend, and I hope Monday treats you well tomorrow. Right. Raid channel. He's not on the raid menu. Typical. Typical. Bloody typical. Thanks, Twitch, for not working properly. Oh, slight echo there. Alright, I'm going to do the manual command. /raid. Therex LP. Hopefully that'll work. The raid has been created. Good. I didn't know if that was going to work if I did it from the OBS window, but it does apparently. All right. Toodles, everybody.